What is going on with y'all, man? It's your boy MaxFlames. We are back again with another video today. So in today's video, it's going to be a little bit different. For some of you guys who don't know or aren't aware, Tory Lanez's newest project, Chixtape 5, dropped this past weekend. And like I said, if you guys aren't aware about Tory Lanez or didn't even listen to the project, it sampled a lot of 2000s R&B. Which is music that I grew up on and I love dearly. So in today's video, I'm going to be sampling an R&B song, one of my favorite R&B songs growing up, which is Burn by Usher. So before we get into it, if you guys haven't already, follow my Instagram and Twitter at MaxFlames_. Also, if you do enjoy these videos, please do not hesitate to like and subscribe down below. It helps out this channel a lot. So yeah, enough talking. Let's get into it. Alright boys, so we're in FL. Sorry if it looks like I'm recording the next day. It's because I am. Just wasn't really happy with how the original recording came out. But anyway, before I even begin sampling the instrumental, first thing I want to do is bring down the BPM to about 103. Actually, I'll go 104. So I feel like that's pretty slow. I can get a groove going with that. So yeah. So now the next thing I want to do is pull up the sample. So luckily for me, I was able to find the instrumental without the vocals behind it, which is good. But I also have the actual song with the vocals in it. So for right now, I'm only going to work with the instrumental, but later on in the beat, when I start structuring it, I'm going to use this song. So I downloaded it there. So, but now I'm going to pull in the instrumental. So this is it. So I know I want to use the very beginning part of this song. So I'm gonna play for you guys here. This is what it sounds like. So yeah, I want to use this part of the sample. So I want to sample like the first 4 bars of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roughly put the highlight around where I think it's going to start. And then when it starts playing, I'm going to count out the beats in my head so I know where the loop will properly end. So I'll show you guys what I mean here. So I'm going to press start. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So my last 4 was around here. So I'm going to move this highlight over here. So now I'm going to listen to it again. So I was a little bit late, but so you guys get the idea. If you wanted to infinitely loop, you could just press this infinite button up here. But I'm going to speed this process up until I fully clean up the loop. So yeah. Alright, so now that I have the loop, I'm going to pull it into the playlist. So now before I can even start working with it, I gotta time stretch it so that it's 4 bars in the playlist. So in order to do that, I'm going to time stretch it in here, and it should snap to about 4 bars. And then you also want to click on the mode and click auto, which is pro transient in FL11, I believe. So now this is what it sounds like. So I think that's pretty good, but I want to make it a little bit interesting when I use it in the song. So I'm going to keep that part of the sample, but what I'm going to do is pull up, where is it at? Slice X here, and then I'm going to put this sample in the Slice X. So if you guys don't already know what I'm doing, essentially I'm going to be chopping up the sample. So the way I'm going to do that is by going into this flag right here, right next to the wrench, and then go to auto slice, and then medium auto slicing. I don't know why it's... Okay, medium grid slicing, I'm sorry. Go to medium grid slicing. So now all of the chops are right here. So now I'm pretty much just going to play with these chops to try to make something interesting with this melody. So yeah. Alright, so I'm pretty happy with how I chopped that. I'm not going to add anything melodic to it. I pretty much want to keep the sample like how it is and, you know, let the sample shine. So now I'm going to start adding the drums. So with the drums here, I pre-picked out a couple sounds that I want to use. With these sounds, I was trying to go for like a Jamaican kind of vibe. So the drum pattern that I'm going to make isn't going to be like a trap pattern. It's going to be more of like a island vibe, because that's more so the sound that Tory Lanez used on his album. So I'm going to try to replicate that here. So yeah, let's get it. I think I also want to add a conga to this, so I know there's a specific conga that I want to use here. So as far as the bass, I don't want to really use an 808 because I feel like an 808 is, again, like too trap for this kind of beat. So I want to use a synth bass. So I think I'm going to use this one in Purity. So going to go into Nexus, and then I'm going to go down to here and print sine chain bass. Alright, so if you're wondering how I chop these notes, I just did Alt-U on the keyboard, and then right here you can control the chop. So I want it to be that much. So right here with the drums, I'm going to add third notes at the end. got that like island swing to it, you feel me? Something that like Tory would definitely kill, like definitely be like on some singing on that. So I'm gonna add an open hat now. So now in the beginning of the video, I talked about how I downloaded the actual song as well to use in the arrangement. Well, now I'm going to pull in that song through Edison, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this pattern all the way over here, so it gives me enough room to work with this sample. So there's a part of the song that I want to play in the beginning of the beat. So just for copyright reasons, I'm going to fast forward this. But once I get the part of the sample, I'll show you guys what I'm going to do next. So, alright y'all, so I got the part of the sample that I want to use. So right before I do anything with it, I'm going to link it to a mixer. And what I'm going to do first is clean up the mix a little bit by taking out the lows. And then I'm going to pull in another EQ into it, right? And then I'm going to go up here to where it says presets, right click on this arrow, and then click on old telephone. So as the preset says, it makes it sound like it's being played through an old telephone, which is pretty cool, you know, it's the sound that I'm going for. So I'm also going to put a RC20 onto it, raise this noise just a tiny bit, and then raise the space. And then lastly, I want to give it a little bit of texture on the intro. So what I'm going to do is go into here. Alright, so I'm pulling this in, and then I'm going to also track this to a mixer and turn it all the way down. So now this is what it sounds like. Alright y'all, so that's the beat. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I hope you guys were able to take something away from this. So to me, this definitely sounds like something that would go on Chixtape 5. So yeah, if you did enjoy, please do not hesitate to like and subscribe down below. And yeah, I'm gonna let this beat play out. I hope you guys have a wonderful day wherever you're watching and whenever you're watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.
Fuck you, Max.